Good evening. I,
Uh,
Professor
Hi,
Vedanti, the host
hi,
for the evening, feel very pleasure to welcome you all to the prestigious webinar. This webinar is designed to enhance and appreciate some wonderful personalities in the field of healthcare. As we say, diamond need not explain how radiant they are. They just keep shining. Whoever shall admire their brilliance will find their way to them. Similarly, we at the Golden Aim Conference and Awards contemplated of revealing you all the beautiful diamonds present among us by crediting for the work you all have done for the society. I once again welcome you all to the most innovative webinar of Golden Aim Conference and Awards for Excellence in Leadership in Healthcare, presented by Dynamic Business Solutions. Now, I call upon Dr. Fareem Khan, co-founder and CFO of Golden Aim Conference and Awards, to speak few words. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Sayed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Fareel Khan, co-founder and CFO, Chairperson Asia GCC Awards, would like to welcome you all to the Golden Aim Conference and Awards for Excellence in Leadership in Healthcare. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all the participants, speakers, and other guests for gracing this occasion. I would like to welcome to all the prominent leaders from the healthcare fraternity for being here and making this event glorious with your glorious presence. I'm really grateful and really delightful to all the dignitaries present in this room for giving your valuable time for this beautiful day. I also welcome our glad winner of the 12th edition of Golden Aim Conference and Award for Excellence in Leadership for the year 2024. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you all are the leaders and you all are the achievers. And you all prove to be a role model of thousands of people across the globe through your achievements. And today, we are going to acknowledge your achievement. Today, we are going to appreciate your achievement. Before we go ahead, let me tell you about Golden Aim. The word AIM stands for achievement, innovation, and motivation. It is one of the Asia's leading brand building firms. And when we talk about the legacy of Golden Aim Awards, it's basically meant to recognize and felicitate top most healthcare professionals and bring under one roof. It is very important how we recognize this. We have a very intellectual and intelligent team who does a comprehensive analysis and research of the achievement of individuals in their specific quality of services provided in their respective sectors. And after a final paper presentation, the winners are born. Going ahead, I'm very excited to see and hear all the iconic and super achievers present today with us. Once again, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you all to the Golden Aim Conference and Awards, where we want to celebrate your achievements. Moving ahead, I request Professor Sayed to continue with the webinar ceremony. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wholehearted welcome. Now, I call upon Mr. Azharuddin Faruqi, CEO and co-founder of Dynamic Business Solutions, to speak few words. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to everyone. I, Azharuddin Faruqi, CEO and co-founder of Dynamic Business Solutions. It's a great pleasure that I address you today on behalf of my company, a company that stands as a proof to innovation, diversity, and excellence across multiple segments and sectors. Our journey has been one remarked by unwavering dedication and determination, commitment to delivering top-tier services in the manufacturing industry with a strong emphasis on garment manufacturing. At Dinergic, thanks to dedication and hard work, our employee 700 strong team, with our chain of operations spanning across Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, West Bengal, and internationally, our presence in Dubai, Oman, and Indonesia. We stand as a global entity offering comprehensive business solutions to meet the unique demand of each market. As we expand our horizon, we remain dedicated to upholding our core values. Our international presence in Dubai, Oman, and Indonesia serve as a testament to our global ambitions and our commitment to delivering exceptional service on the worldwide scale. In conclusion, I would like to thank my heartfelt gratitude to all our dedicated team whose hard work and commitment are the delivering forces behind Dynagic's success. Together, we setting a new standard of success and hope to build more change in future. Thank you, Golden Name, for giving us a chance to be a partner of this prestigious event where professionals and thought leaders share their views and knowledge. Thank you so much. Over to you, Professor.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we move on to our conference ceremony, and I call upon our respected speaker, Dr. Professor Y. Indu Singh, Northeast President of Association of Radiation Oncologists of India, Head Radiation Oncology, Carcinos Healthcare Infant. Over to you, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. At the outset, I'm very thankful to the Golden M's for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. I should say, I have a long experience in the healthcare sector as an oncologist for more than 35 years, and in the government and in the private sectors. And right now, I am the head radiation oncology as well as the medical superintendent of Carcinos Healthcare Center, Northeast Impal in Manipur. Now, let me share my screen. Yeah, now I think you can hear me and see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's I am. Let me introduce a bit. I am Professor Y. Indu Singh. I passed my MD Radiation Oncology, did my graduation from All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, long back in 1993. Then I did my fellowship in brachytherapy from Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, and I'm awarded the fellowship of Indian College of Radiation Oncology. I have been a former head of Department Radiation Oncology in Regional Institute Medical Science, which is a central institute. And now I am working as a medical superintendent and head of Department of Radiation Oncology at Carcinos Health Private Limited, Northeast Impal. So my journey is a long, arduous one. And I personally, I frankly admit, I'm not trained as a administrator, as a investor, as a CEO, but as a healthcare provider, my experience, my long journey, how to deal with the patients, and as a administrator of the health department sectors, how to control the employees, my subordinates and my staffs, and also how I deal with my patients so that I have a successful career. So these points I will share in another 10 to 15 minutes. So the points I want to cover is that the trust and confidence of the CEO with the team leader. So we should have a confidence. Unless my CEO or I should say my boss, but he doesn't allow me to call him boss right now where I am working. We should have a mutual trust, and he should repose the full confidence to me. Then only I can work independently, freely, and with confidence. And then I can, there is no pressure, no tension to me. That way I can be more productive. So this point I will cover. Then the next is the very important is that I have the employees, and I have to be have rapport. I mean, good understanding and a good rapport with them. Right from the say the helpers then to the house cleaning helper, up to the security, right up to the top consultant. I have to have a good rapport, understanding, and good understanding with them. So without this rapport, I cannot have their this thing command, or I cannot get the best this thing product or best output from them. So this is very important, having a good rapport with the employees. Then the third is the work ethos, motivation, commitment, and the culture of your organization or our organization. These are very important. Without the motivation, as the AIMS also has got a motivation, very important. Motivation is the key word. Without motivation, one will not work, one will not be productive. And the commitment is very important. You should have a firm commitment that you want to do this, to perform this. So without that, uh, any administrator, any leader, or any healthcare provider will fail. And to understand the culture of your organization is very important also. The fourth point is that I will cover is that we have certain goals or certain aims or certain achievements with a vision, and we have to achieve that. And for that, we need adaptation, quick, and we should be very innovative. Innovation is the key word to success. Yeah, in any venture, in any endeavor, or in any entrepreneur, not innovative, then you are left behind. Flexibility, you should change. You should not be very rigid or very straightforward. It should change according to the situation. And the important one is that in the health sector, we should have a healthy competition with our peers. There are many competitors. Right now, I'm working in a cancer care center. There are other cancer centers. They will always try to subdue you or to say that the center is not good, or build up a negative image like that. But it should not be like that. In my opinion, I never give a bad opinion or negative opinion of my other healthcare centers, competitors, but rather I give them a healthy competition. That if you do like that, I will do better than you. That way we have a competition which is very rewarding, and also the patients also benefit from that. And the last is there to engage the doctors in the healthcare sector. Doctors are the pivotal, I mean, they are the main center, and the best of the doctor, if we cannot extract, or if we cannot get the best optimal his output, then we are not going to get much far. So these are the salient points required for running a healthcare center with success. Now, the first is the trust and confidence of the CEO. To run a successful healthcare institute or a chain of healthcare institute, as I have mentioned, the rapport with the CEO is most important factor. We should have a rather like a partner type. My CEO says that just call my name like that. Don't address me sir like that. So we are just friendly. We are just like equals like that. So that makes me very free and very, no tension, and I'm not scared, or I don't feel very scary to meet or talk with him like that. So that sort of attitude works. Next, the management or deep involvement of all employees is of paramount importance. This is very important. All the employees, as I have mentioned, right from the housekeeper up to the top of the consultant and the most important person or the doctor, all of us should involve, that in the running the hospital, and his part, they should all play his part. So deep involvement, that as I will come and say it is like my duty is 9 to 5. I come at 9, press my biometric, goes back at 5 p.m. That will not work. So there will be a deep involvement, and all the employees, right from the cleaner up to the top doctor, they should do their works, duties in such a way that they are part of the family or part of the organization, or they think that this is my own house, my own family, like that. The feeling of the ownership is very important. A health administrator may be well-trained, this is what, many qualified, or they may have lots of MBA degree in human resource and experience, yet they are not able to achieve, or they do not click when they're done. I have seen that many of the health administrator, good administrator appointed, but they fell and they left. Why? This is because there are so many other qualities other than a degree. For example, a stereotype of guidelines, if I let out certain rules and very stringent rules and instructions, do's and don'ts, this and that, and run with a hospital information system, but still then the organization, the healthcare sector, or the institute may not work or may fail. It may collapse or it may run into even bankrupt. This I have seen before also. So all this happened because we need a lot more than the able administrator or the guidelines or the hospital information system. We need at our own level the personal commitment, the personal motivation, the commitment to work to achieve something in the life. So these are very important qualities. Then coming to the work ethos and the culture of the organization. This will fall apart if the leader is supposed too rigid, having no empathy for the employees. And if the leader is only pushing hard his employees and giving them pressure for monetary gain or profit or immediate gain, then this also will not work. A short vision for quick success, and if the leader is adverse to upgradation, innovation, and he says that, for example, if I ask that I don't want the 64 slice CT scan, kindly give me 128. If the leader says that, oh, that is too costly, you can work with the 64. So I cannot progress, and I cannot do this thing. The latest the techniques, the changing trends of practice with new technology. So I have to upgrade, and otherwise, if I remain stuck up, then it will become redundant. If I follow the old fashion, the old treatment method, the old technique, then the patients and others will not come, and also I will not come up forward. So these are important factors for successful, and more important so because in today's rapidly changing landscape of healthcare providence, this is most of the modalities or the healthcare disciplines, they are technology driven. So we have to keep abreast of the advancements, and at the same time, we should have we should balance our expenditures. Now, by this, what I mean is that let me explain with a few examples. Suppose earlier, the concept was that the cholecystectomy should be done with the open. You should open very wide. But the one surgeon was there who refused to do keyhole surgery laparoscopy. He says that surgery should not be done keyhole. So he was adamant, he doesn't change. So he fall aside because the laparoscopic cholecystectomy become the standard of care like that. Similarly, suppose people are doing the robotic surgery, or for a radiation oncologist like me, we are doing the cyber knife, taking out the brain tumor, then we have to go to that. I cannot stuck up with a whole machine, cobalt machine. So by changing, by keeping with the technological advancement, then only you can be success. So regular for this training of the manpower and the capacity building and the new technologies and the imbibition of the new techniques are essential. And this should always be an ongoing process. We should have these workshops, hands-on training, demos, and all this should be an ongoing process, upgradation, because today's technologies become outdated by tomorrow like that. So this is very true, especially in a comprehensive cancer care center, because yesterday's technology become outdated today. For example, in a radiation oncology department, in a cancer department, we no longer use deep X-ray therapies. Cobalt machine is outdated, outphased. Nowadays, you should have at least a linear accelerator. And while treating with linear accelerator, 3D CRT was very good. But now we have come up with different techniques like IMRT, VMAT, IGRT, image guided, which is also known as 4-dimension conformal RT. So, and then we have these stereotactic techniques, SBRT, SRS, SRT, which can be done with the help of cyber knife or gamma knife like that. Or we can do it with a linear accelerator also. So these techniques and going very fast, and we have to adapt to it. Otherwise, if you fall short, or if you say that I cannot do brachytherapy because I can't do any surgery, brachytherapy is not a surgical procedure. Still then, many oncologists are shy of brachytherapy. Then that center without brachytherapy cannot give a very comprehensive or very definitive radiation treatment. So that they fall outside. Then the next is the physicians must be able to adapt. On what I mean is that if they say that I am an old physician, or I cannot change my technique, or I cannot do the newer techniques, then the organization must give that guy the golden handshake. The next is the teamwork. The teamwork is I cannot one individual. It cannot be a one-man show in a healthcare. No matter how you are famous, or how you're talented, or how great you are, or how many you have been recognized, but teamwork is very important. Advanced techniques, for example, in my radiation oncology cancer, we need the experienced doctors, physicists, technicians, nurses, staffs, everybody. So we all work together in tandem. Otherwise, one person cannot do all these things alone. So this is very important. Then we should work with certain dedication and commitment. This I have already mentioned. And in a sector like this, in the radiation cancer care, the investment is very high, and the treatment charge is also very high. And patients are expecting that the results should be very good equally. Oh, I have given 1.5, 2.5 lakhs for your radiation therapy for my brain tumor. Doctor, I want to be cured like that. If not, they will feel disappointed, and we may get a negative impression. I have heard this, that this hospital charge too much, very high, they're very costly, but the results are very bad like that. If the word goes around by mouth and others, the hospital gets a bad name, reputation goes down. So there is, and sometimes medical science is not always 2 + 2 is 4. We make error, then not intentionally, but then the margin for error should be very minimum or 0, because while we are charging in the private sector, the patient expects that the outcome should be good or successful. So here in this thing is a teamwork to be successful. So if my deficiency should be made up by another discipline, so surgery, radiation oncology, then medical oncologists, then the palliative, then all this, then even the dietitian, they all come together, and as a team we work together, then we give the best treatment, the best quality care to the patient. The last one is to engage the doctors for best optimal care. Now, as I have mentioned, the hospital is, the doctors are the center of the hospital. They are at the heart, at the core for the successful healthcare delivery. But in the hospital itself, what happens is that the patient is in the center. The healthcare should be patient-centric. I mean, we the doctors goes to the patient. We don't wait for the patient to come. And that is the motto, which is also followed in the Mayo Clinic also. Here, we go to the patient, we wish them, we ask them, and we examine them. We don't keep them waiting. And that has a fast impression, good to the patient. And the patient also demands very high quality and efficient care nowadays. The patients, otherwise, the patients will go to another center. Oh, this center cannot give me, or they don't have the doctor, good surgeon, or they don't have the good equipments, or they don't have the good machines, etc. for the treatment. Then they will go away. So the high quality and efficiency, and for this we need the very well-trained, very experienced, and the best hands, I mean, whether surgical hand or radiation oncology. So we require it. Why? Because the patient demands the highest quality. Hard work and the best intention of individual doctor with skill is not enough. Here again, why I mention is that I may be very hardworking and I have the best intention for my patients, but an individual doctor, and I may be having skill, but this is not enough. Because in modern days, the cancer is a multidisciplinary treatment approach. You have to treat different modalities. So I need the help of even the anesthetists, the surgeons, radiation oncologists, and physicists. Everybody is required. And so the cooperation is required. There should not be any bias or any ego amongst the doctors, and one should not feel that I'm inferior or superior or no complexity. So that's why we have the multidisciplinary tumor board, MDTB. Multidisciplinary tumor board is a must. So nowadays is the evidence-based medicine. So we give the best care to the patient after a thorough discussion at threadbare the patient's case. Then we decide what treatment to follow, and we give it in a very collaborative way. So that is the key to success in a comprehensive cancer care center for a healthcare. Then motivational tools, how to have the motivation. This you can find it in the Max Weber typology. There are 5 criteria like shared purpose, self-interest, to earn self-respect, to embrace the tradition. I will not go into detail, but this you can find it in the Howard Business Review ISBR series. It has explained nicely the whole chapter, how to have a motivational tools, how to motivate the doctors so that they bring out their best. So despite the multidisciplinary tumor board and the weekly huddles of staff, often caregivers do not communicate or coordinate with one another. So for example, so this is also a failure. We have the best multidisciplinary, we have the best doctor, best hands on board. Then we do the weekly huddles and the staffs and the other, but then sometimes there is a lack in the hospital care setup. For example, lack of interdisciplinary and staff communication lead to many patient inconvenience, discomfort, and dissatisfaction, which brings down the reputation of the institute. The example I will give, for example, a simple example I will give. For example, a patient is ordered to go nil orally for the overnight fasting for a simple procedure like say endoscopy. Then we keep waiting for hours, and at the last moment the procedure is cancelled, or we cannot do it, or something went awry. So then the patient is tortured, and the patient will have a bad impression, and the words will go out, and then the hospital, then whatever we have done will bring to bad repute. Sometimes one discipline tries to play dominant modality of treatment and discourage other. This is also true. There is sometimes we have our own bias decision, and sometimes we have conflict of interest. Sometimes, for example, as a radiation oncologist, early tongue cancer, I want to give radiation therapy, brachytherapy, but then the surgeon wants to operate, so he doesn't. The surgeon doesn't consult us, and he operated. And during the operation, he found difficulty. The disease was cannot be RO resection, means clean resection cannot be done. Failure occurs like that. So such things may occur. So one should not say that my discipline is best, that I will not refer to the other. So such things should not happen. So the team collaborative effort will amongst the doctors will bring out this. So these to inculcate this culture, these ideas. As a healthcare leader team, you are very your position is very important. If you are the health administrator, MS or director of the institute, then you have to advise and you have to bring into confidence all your doctors. They should have no ego, no bias. So to sum up, my message is that there should be no stereotype work culture, that you should come at 9 a.m., go back at 5 p.m., and you should sign and you should do this. There is no formula for a successful running of an organization. Most of this thing is done by, we play by ear, means mostly by common sense and mostly by our, say, as I mentioned, the commitment to work and to involve in the organization. So that's all we ask. And we don't need the very do's and don'ts or rules and other formulas not required. The best thing is that not to let the ego get the upper hand of the organizer. That my ego should not be very big. I should be very humble, humility, and I should work modestly, that I am a part of the organization, and I should not try to impose my position to my juniors, to my colleagues, that I am the most sought after consultant, or I am the best clinician. So, so I should be above you all, like that. That type of ego should not be there. And most importantly, the message I want to give, that the sense of commitment and achievement, this I'm repeating again and again. I said, I have not come to make myself rich or a millionaire or a monetary gain, or I want to make myself a very highest salary paid, nothing like that. But I just want to enjoy my work, my commitment here, and I want to achieve something, achieve achievement in the patient treatment satisfactory, my career like that. And I also, on the way, you have to sacrifice your some of your personal interests or some monetary gains. So without this commitment and achievement and some motivation to work, you will not be successful in the organization, either as the employee or as a team leader. So we have always to be motivated and innovative, and competitive with peers. So that's why this motivative and the motivation and innovative is very correct for any successful leader. That's why the AIMS Golden has got this thing, innovation and the motivation is the key word. And finally, we should have lots of empathy and the emotional and other context towards the patients as well as my subordinates. Without empathy, things will not work. The humanitarian touch should be there. And after all, we are human, so we should not be very rigid and very, just like a dictator, military type. We cannot work like that. So with this, I end my short talk, and the useful reference is that everybody can go through this. All of you know it. The Harvard Business Review, ISBR 10 must read on leadership and healthcare is very good to read. I used to refer to it again and again, and I found it very useful. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Singh,
Yeah, thank you.
for sharing your beautiful experience and informative experience with our organization. We are very grateful to have you and have your kind support with our organization. I request the team to share a thank you moment on behalf of Golden Aim. I request the team of Golden Aim to share a thank you memento to sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Thank you so
thank you.
much, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the memento.
Now we move on to our audio visual of our upcoming global event, which is going to be held on 27th of October in Dubai. Can we have the AV?
Now we move on to a much awaited award ceremony, and our first award category for the evening is Most Iconic Medical Oncologist in Gurugram. And the award goes to Dr. Jyoti Wadhwa, Vice Chairperson and Head Department of Medical Oncology and Hematology, Paras Health, Gurugram. Congratulations, ma'am. Can we have few words from you, ma'am?
Thank you. Thank you for this honor, and I would like to thank the jury of the Golden Aim Conference and Awards for honoring me today with this award of being the most iconic medical oncologist in Gurugram. I would want to emphasize that women do need better representation, opportunities, leadership roles, and encouragement in healthcare sector as well to better harness their talents to drive innovation, collaboration, and excellence in patient care. So thank you once again for providing me with that encouragement and recognition through this award today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Congratulations, Dr. Jyoti.
Thank you.
Our next award category title is Most Iconic Women in Care Leadership Award for Breast Surgical Oncology. And the award goes to Dr. Ratna Chopra, Senior Specialist at SOD, Surgery of NDMC Medical College and Hindu Rao Hospital, Delhi. Congratulations, ma'am. Our next award category title is for Most Trusted Radiation Oncologist of the Year. And the award goes to Dr. Shay Rawat, Senior Consultant, American Oncology Institute, Gurgaon. Congratulations, sir. Can we have few words from you, sir?
Thank you. Good evening to all of you. I'm Dr. Shahrawat, and I did my MD from SMS Medical College, Jaipur in 1994. At the outset, I want to thank the entire team of Golden Aims Award for having selected me for this prestigious award. I can only say that I work with passion and give my 100% to the nitty-gritties and intricacies of radiation oncology and keep myself updated with the latest technologies and guidelines. And I feel that after ultimately, I thank the Almighty to select me for this prestigious award. Thank you once again, Golden Aims Award.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Dr. Seah Rawat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our next award category is for Most Preferred Surgical Oncologist Award. And the award goes to Dr. Iman Rumani, Surgical Oncologist, Connect Cancer Institute. Congratulations, ma'am. Our next award category title is for Most Trusted Orthopedic Oncologist Award. And the award goes to Dr. Michelle Sandeep Parekh, Consultant Orthopedic Oncosurgeon, Sir H.L. Reliance Foundation Hospital. Congratulations, sir. Our next award category title is Most Trusted Embryologist in Siliguri, West Bengal. And the award goes to Mr. Ripan Shankar, Chief Embryologist, Indira IVF Hospital, Private Limited. Congratulations, sir. Our next award category title is for Most Trusted Neurointerventional Radiologist and Vascular Specialist in Hyderabad. And the award goes to Dr. Suresh Giravedi, Senior Consultant Neuro and Interventional Radiologist, Apollo Hospitals, Jubilee Hills, Hyderabad. Congratulations, sir. Our next award category title is for Most Trusted Healthcare Leadership Award, Medical Oncologist. And the award goes to Dr. Kajal Shah, Senior Medical Oncologist, Gujarat Cancer Research Institute, Ahmedabad. Congratulations, ma'am.
I utilize my but that is not all solid expectation, but I don't see therapy, and targeted, I do my parents, systems, and mental. This award is very confident achieving
Thank you so much, ma'am. Our next award category title Most Dynamic Gynecologist and Fertility Specialist in Chennai. And the award goes to Dr. M.A. Fatimun Nisa, Senior Obstetrician Gynecologist and Fertility Specialist, Dr. Fatima Fertility and Women's Clinic. Congratulations, ma'am.
I would like to thank Almighty. I would like to thank Almighty, be a medical doctor, my immense thanks to the name awards for recognizing my work. This award. Last, not the chanting, supportive, every wanting me out.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Our next award category title is Woman Super Achiever Award, Nutrition and Dietitian. And the award goes to Dr. Preeti Kumari, Clinical Dietitian, Access Hospital. Congratulations, ma'am. In my line, I have always learned to end the event with a positive thought. No matter how hard it involves tomorrow is a fresh opportunity to make it better. At the end, every step must affect forever. Maybe you all have to inspire some more stuff next year. With this now, we come to an end of this award ceremony and today's webinar. May I request Dr. Fareen Khan to do closing remarks. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you to all esteemed participants. It has been an honor to have you all present in our event. Your participation ensures the success of it. Once again, I thank you everyone for all your kind support. I would like to thank our esteemed speaker for the day for his kind gesture and support with our organization. I also like to thank our guests who help us to achieve a goal as for a golden name present. It's also like to thank our presenting partner, Dynamic Business Solutions CEO and co-founder, Mr. Azharuddin Faruqi, for sharing his kind support to our organization and the opportunity to work with him. Last but not the least, to all the participants and the award winners, wishing you all a many congratulations. Hope to invite you soon again. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy.